In this video, I'm going to show you how to embed VBO tickets on your Wix website. So here I am on my Wix site, about to edit the page. I'm currently on my home page. So I first want to make sure I have a page that I'm going to put my VBO plugin on. And in my case, I created an events page. So let me go over to Pages and select Events, which will load that up for editing. And on my events page, I've got very little. It's just a heading and a piece of text, and I'm going to put my plugin right here in the middle. So next, I want to make sure that I have my plugin code copied from VBO. I'm going to switch over to my VBO account in the back end, and I'm in the plugins area, and I have a plugin that I want to embed on my events page. So I'm going to click on the title, and I'm going to click on embed code, and click inside here to copy it. So I will copy this code and then go back to my Wix page. And I need to add an HTML iframe to this page to put my code in. So I'm going to click on Add, and then I will go to Embed if I wasn't there already. And I'm going to drag this HTML iframe into the middle of the page. Now I can drag this and it will be centered, and you can use these guidelines on the page to make sure it's centered, and then drag out the left and right side to the absolute edge of my content area so that it fills the size, fills the width, and then I can click on Enter Code and paste in my VBO code. Get rid of that extra space, click Apply. It will load into this iframe. Now, there is one caveat to embedding on a Wix website, and this is specific to Wix. This is just how they do things. This is how their page builder works and their HTML module works. Unfortunately, it's dependent on the height that you give it, which means the content inside of it will have a scroll bar, as you can see here, if the HTML container is not tall enough. This does not happen on other websites like a WordPress website or a regular plain HTML website because the VBO plugin dynamically generates its own height. It's only in this Wix HTML module that this happens. But there is something to get around that, which is to simply expand the height of this container. The container can be expanded as far as you need. Your content is probably going to be different than mine. I have a lot of events in this example. One thing I do need to be careful of is in my Wix page, I have a footer. So if I click on the footer, I then need to drag it down so that it is much lower on the page, and then I can continue to expand the height of my HTML iframe. And I'm going to have to keep doing that because my example plugin is quite long. So let's just try and bring this down as much as I can. Maybe right about there. Let's try it. And I'm going to click back in here in my HTML iframe and continue to pull it down. So as I do that, I'll reveal more of the content inside the iframe. And it looks like I need to keep going. So let's do that. Make sure I click on footer, drag the footer down more, go back up, click on my HTML frame, drag this down more. If I don't mind the scroll bar, I don't have to make this tall, but I'd like to get that scroll bar out of the way, so I'm going to keep dragging it. Let's bring the footer down some more. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So this is my complete VBO plugin with all of my events loading in it. Quite a lot of events. So once I'm done, I can click Save. I can click Publish in Wix, and then I can click Visit Site to see what I've done here. This is my home page, so I'm going to go to the events page that I added the VBO plugin on. And here you can see I've got my VBO tickets plugin loading on my events page. And now I can begin selling tickets. The entire checkout process will occur in this HTML iframe. So you are embedded on your Wix page, and ready to sell.